Hi everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching my video today and welcome if you're new. I am doing my check-in today for week 4, I think, of July. Yeah, week 4 of July. Cash stuff for week 5 of July, and yeah, just give you any updates that I have. So I'll have a look in my purse first of all and see what I've got left over. I do have some money to reallocate to, if you watched my video last week, I was on Hendu and I didn't know how much money I was going to need. So I had saved 300 in total. My hotel was £133. So that obviously meant I had quite a wee whack left over. I actually come back with a bit of money. So I only spent like, I don't know, maybe like £20 or something at the actual Hendu, which was incredible. It was so cheap. It was like a lodge, but no how it's like a members lodge kind of place. So anyway, yeah, the drinks were so cheap. It was like £1 for a can of juice, like £3 for an alcoholic drink or something. And I didn't actually drink that much. I don't know, I just felt like I couldn't really get drunk or tipsy or anything, but I had a great time. It was really good. So anyway, I came back with quite a little bit of money. So the next morning I took myself out for brunch. So checked out my hotel at 12 and there was a place across the road that was really highly rated for brunch. So I went over there and got myself some brunch, which I think was about £11.50. And then when I got home that evening, I treated myself to a Chinese, which was like £15. So I just took the brunch and the Chinese money and £10 actually out of this for fuel. So left over in cash, I've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90. And then in Monzo, I think there's like 22. So I should have 112. Let me check. 90 plus 22. Yeah, so I've got £112 left out of 300 saved. So really happy with that. What's going on? This money is going to get reallocated into the wedding fund. So we'll do that here as well. So that was a very nice welcome bonus left over because I literally had no idea which way it was going to go. But yeah, I came home with loads of money. So we've got some change. I've been really trying to watch my spending this week and not just spend because, yeah, I want to get these challenges finished. So I've got £5 in spending, and then in food, this is a miracle actually, £10 and some change. So, yeah, I've just been really trying to be careful with my spending, which I feel like I've done quite a good job of this week. I did use the £10 that was left in fuel and also took £10 from the leftover Hendu money because I had to drive quite a distance to the Hendu and back. I thought I'll just top my fuel up from that. Home essentials staying in there, back to bank staying in there, and then there's a little pouch in there for extra, which is I don't know if I mentioned, but I started doing nails again. I've started renting a table to do nails part-time, so any cash I get I'm just keeping it in there just now. So, left over, we've got £15 in notes, 13, 20, oh no, 50, that feels like a fake 50, but it's obviously not. So, there's another pound, 20, 40, 60, 80, £1, it's not jumbling, 10, 20, 34. So 1, 2, 3, 4, £5.34, which is all just going to go into penny challenge. £5.34. £5.34. Right, so oops, let's see where we're going. I tried to sit down tonight. If you watched my video last week, you'll have known that actually, was it last week or the week before? Anyway, I've really been needing to sit down and sort out my, what's it called, my credit card and take money from wallets, Monzo pots, whatever, and try to put it back. So I started looking at that earlier, but honestly it was so stressful. Oh, I don't know what the hell I've been doing. Anyway, £5.34. So the next one we're taking off is £1.91. And then £1.90. And then £1.53. There we go. Yeah, I don't know, like, I've just been going rogue with my spending recently, and it's actually not great. Like, it's okay at the time, but then you look at your credit card and it's like, oh my god, what have I done? But yeah, I need to figure out where it's all gone wrong. What I'd done today was I started sitting down and going through like the amounts that I'd spent since the last time I looked at it, and the ones that I knew I hadn't put money back for. Done all that, and then there's still like a good few £100 unaccounted for so far, so I'm going to need to look further back, look at the last lot of stuff I wrote down, see if there's anything from that I haven't put back yet, and stuff like that. So yeah, stressful, but it's my own fault. Okay, so we've got £15 to play with. I'd really like to finish that, but I can't. Let's just put it in the girly one because we're getting there. And this will knock off a few more. So let's just put it all in here. So we'll do the makeup bag for 5 and then the brush for 10. So let's add this in and count it up. This is, yeah, I said this in my last video, but this has been such a long money month for me. So we've got 150 in Monzo, 170, 80, 90, 2, 10, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60. So £260. So we've not got that far to go. 260. So we've got 10, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, £65 left, and that'll be that finished. And then we've got £28 to finish that one as well. So I am happy with that. Okay, so I know that my Monzo for the leftover hen do money and this money is going towards the wedding. So the wedding is in like 4 weeks time. Again, I want to save £300 because I need to pay for the hotel, which actually my mum's going to hassle because my mum's coming with me, so it's like £46 each for the hotel, so that's actually not bad at all. But I need to get a gift. Actually, I maybe don't need to save as much money. So the hotel's like, let's see, so the hotel is like £46. Oh dear. Let's say £20 for fuel. I've already got an outfit. A gift. How much do you save for a gift? Like 50? So there's 116. And then yeah, it'll just be drinks for like the day and the night. Our hotel is on site of like the wedding, so we don't need to get taxis to and from. So then yeah, it'll just be drinks. So I'll maybe save 200. Let's say take away 200. Yeah, so I'm gonna say £200 for this, which I don't actually have a sticky that I could put in there to say, but yeah, let's say £200. So what's this? 90, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So we've got 22 in Monzo. I will need to add so I'm going to take 25 out of here to put into Monzo so that I can what am I trying to say? So that I can pay the hotel. So there's 25 that I'll put in the bank to pay with the Monzo money. So that means we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. So £65. So there was 112 to begin with. 112 and we're saving 200, so that's £88 to go. So that's not too bad. Just £88 to go in there. And like I said, I'll put that in Monzo, so I'll put that to the side. But that can go in Monzo. Okay, so that is that updated. Was there any more updates that I had? I don't think there was. I have been mentioning recently that I have been going to a private dentist in Glasgow for looking at getting cosmetic treatment, and I had an appointment there last week, I think, or the week before. Yeah, I think it was maybe last week or the week, yeah, within the past 2 weeks anyway. I was still in Glasgow and I had a full consultation with the dentist. He done x-rays, took pictures, all that sort of stuff, just as the next step. So I've not committed to anything yet, but at that appointment, he discovered that my 4 teeth that I am wanting recrimmed also need to be root treated, which obviously bumps the price up a lot. So one of my goals this year was to not add to debt and to clear my debt. So I wanted to clear my debt and not add any more loans, finance, anything like that. But yeah, I am more than likely going to be adding to my debt this year, because there's no way that I'm going to save up this money anytime soon. I do have money saved for dentist. I do have my savings that I could use a little bit of if I wanted to. But yeah, I have been looking at taking a loan to get my cosmetic teeth work done. And yeah, adding to my debt, which isn't ideal, but it's not the end of the world. And I've worked out that if I consolidate my small loan that I have left with the loan for my dental work, I will be paying overall, when they're combined, I'll be paying the exact same amount per month as I was for the loan that I've been paying. So it's not actually, I'm not any more out of pocket, I'm not having a budget anymore. It's just additional borrowing for additional time. But yeah, my teeth are something that really bothers me, and yeah, I think I'm just going to probably bite the bullet and do it. But I have went back to the dentist and asked some questions and stuff, just to make sure it's 100 million% the right thing for me to do. So anyway, just thought I'd update you with that. I will top up my purse for this 5th and final week of July, which I'm so glad to see the back of this 5-week month, which means I, excuse me, I get paid on Wednesday, so we'll be able to do a monthly stuff in, which is super exciting. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 5 and 60. So we've got £20 for spending. I need to fix this envelope. And £40 for food. So what have I got on? I actually have a busy weekend of plans this weekend. Spendy weekend actually, and I don't have much fun money. My me envelope got emptied today because I had my lymphatic drainage massage, which I had a voucher for, but I needed to put £20 to, so there was 17 in there, so I took that out. I'm just going to zero this. I took that out, and that was that. And then my fun money has only got £20 in it. But, so tomorrow I'm going out for drinks. Saturday I'm in Glasgow again. I'd honestly be as well moving there. But I'm in Glasgow again for dinner. Like an early dinner with a friend. I'm getting the bus there and back. And then Sunday I've got boozy brunch with my friends, which I think it costs like £35. And then we'll probably go out for some more drinks afterwards. So yeah, I am going to have to dip into my savings for some fun money, which is not ideal, but yeah, I feel like I'm not a very good role model at the minute, but I'm just honestly trying to enjoy life the best that I can, and I mean, like, I've got savings there that aren't particularly for anything, and okay, like, I have been dipping into them, but I just feel like I need to get these busy few weeks out of the way and then knuckle back down, focus, stop spending, reevaluate situations. That is my plan. I do want to go over my 2025 goals and sort of just like refresh my mind with them and my money, where my money's going. But yeah, for the rest of July and then probably most of August, I feel like it's just going to be a spendy time, and I'm obviously just going to try and be careful where I can, but I also want to enjoy my summer and then, yeah, figure things out again a little bit later. But yeah, that is, I think, all for me. Actually, last week I said that I wanted to count up my penny challenge. So I've been doing the penny challenge for a long time, like the longest time ever. But this year I've really ramped it up, like trying to get it finished. So last week I'd mentioned in my video that I wanted to count it up, and I actually sat and counted the coins, the notes, apart from the pennies and the fives and stuff, but the coins and the notes and stuff like that, and it all added up to like well over 200, maybe even £300. So I know that like that money's sitting there. I also know that the girly challenge is nearly finished, so that's another 300 and something pound. I also know that the 1 to 24 challenge is almost finished, which is another £300. So yeah, I know that I've kind of got money sitting. I'm just wanting to get these challenges completed, and then they'll probably fund a lot of things that I'm maybe not worrying or stressing about, but have on my mind for, oh God, am I going to splurge on my savings? But yeah, I'm really happy with that. The penny challenge saves like 600 and something pounds, £667.95. But because I've been doing it for so long, there was money that so I was condensing the money into bags and then putting it in the bank into Monzo, but I think I maybe had about £150 at some point, and God, it was like a couple of years ago now, I think, a good year and a half ago, I actually ended up like just spending that money. So when I finish, I won't have this whole £667, but I will have quite a lot. So I'm excited to get this finished, excited to get the 1 to 24 finished, and also the girly one. And I think money multiplier is going to be a chunky one as well when it's done. So yeah, all is not lost. We will get there. It's just like uncertainty. I actually haven't done a monthly count up in a while either. So I suppose if I'd done a monthly count up and seen my money overall as a whole figure, it would probably make me feel much better about situations. But I'm trying not to be too hard on myself. I'm only young. I'm just out of a relationship. I'm just trying to have a good time, a good summer, not be too hard on myself, enjoy my hard-earned money, and yeah, just enjoy time with my friends, doing things, because I feel like I haven't done things the way I want to for so long. So yeah, anyway, enough of my rambling for this evening. I will leave that there, and I will check in again next week. Take care, bye.